Hi guys, I came back really quick because I wanted to add something that I forgot from the first video that I done on this subject. Now look, I was just thinking, when Martell went over to Black to talk to Tisha, she made it a serious point to tell him that she believed that Martell and Marceau didn't do business well together under the last leadership of Scope at that time, which was Melanie, right? So she made it a hard point to tell him that she didn't think that they did well together because Mel was pretty much kind of running things in a sense because she is the one, I guess Martell helped with teaching Marceau, but she said it out of her own mouth. I did that video last week or a week and a half ago where Melanie said out of her own mouth she trained Marceau, the property preservation business, to help them out. They needed some help. So she made it a hard fact to say that, the company was in the red and that she didn't feel that those two worked well together because of the leadership. Now peep this. She already know the business through and through. They already been doing it for the last, I think she said 6 or 7 years they had their business where they did well. They did extremely well. They made a lot of money in that business. She knew all the people in the industry. She had all the contacts, which is why she said to help y'all out, I'll help y'all get business. It's not her fault that she taught him the business and he wasn't able to thrive and to drum up business of his own. You know what I mean? That's not her fault. She taught you the game and now it's up to you to go out there and master it yourself. She's already done that. And if she's sitting up there setting up business meetings all day long, 5 days a week, for the property preservation business, and if she come out with 5 contracts of new business at the end of the week, best believe I'm keeping the majority of them because I'm the one doing all the work. And obviously that's how Mel thought of it. I'm doing all the work. I got all the contacts. So if I get 5 new contracts, I'm keeping 3 of them. Or I might keep 4 of them and give y'all 1. I don't know. If she gets 3 new contracts, I don't know what the number is. I'm just guesstimating. But if I get 3 new contracts, or if she gets 3 new contracts, she going to keep 2 and give y'all 1. She end up with 8. She might keep 7. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? They already did successful in the business. You can't fault her. Her priority is her and her husband's business that was already thriving. Her priority is not y'all's business. You know what I mean? So while she made it a point to say it was in the negative, that's not her problem that Marceau wasn't able to grow that business. Because she not going to do it. That's not her priority. Her priority is her and her husband's company at that time. You know what I mean? So, Tisha thinking she so this and she so that with her legs crossed and her lips all tight, she just want to make a point to let Martell know there's a new sheriff in town, basically, and you got to listen to her. And, it goes back to what I said in my first video on this topic. That may or may not be out yet. I don't know which one you guys are seeing first. So it's a little bit of a faux pas on my part, but I had to come back and say this. He got to listen to her now, which goes back to my point that, he's down bad. He's doing bad. You sitting up there groveling, going back to them for business when you need to just knuckle up and do what you got to do to be your own boss. You know what I mean? And it's clear that if no one knew, they gotta know now that Martell don't have the business sense and business savvy that Melanie has. He just don't. Because there's no way in the world that someone has a knack and a talent for business and making business grow and thrive and do well would put themselves in the predicament to have to go back to some frenemies, basically, and try to sweet talk them into a job. Don't you guys agree? Like, it's no way. It's no way if he was good in business and he know what his talents are and what he could do, he would go back up in that black and try to sweet talk that woman into letting him be a part of their business that him and his wife originally helped start for them. You get what I'm saying? It's no way. It's no way.